What's up, guys? William Wallace here from SPY Options Traders, giving you guys a recap of today's trading day, Friday the 27th of September here. We had a pretty interesting day. So first of all, coming into today, let's look at the futures ES here. You can see we've got multiple attempts here to take over this 29.90 number, which I've been telling you guys is pretty important. And we've kind of been chopping between 29.70, even 29.60 at times, all the way to 29.90. And overnight, we had some attempts to overtake that, but it didn't happen. So if we go back on SPY here a little bit, you can see in that overnight session, we actually ended halfway decent for the day where we did, and then had some nice overnight action. But then 297.70 to 298. 298 is the 29.90 number on ES. So 298 is the number that we were looking to overtake at the open. And I announced in the trade plan this morning that we were going to look to be bullish over 298 and bearish really under 297.30, definitely under 297. And it kind of just came out right out at the open and just decided to not even try 298. So we came out pretty strong on the downside and then popped back up from 296.67. But on the 15-minute chart, that was right in this area. On the 15-minute chart, it would look really weak, and you can see the 20 MA was really hard resistance. And then whenever we got this candle right here, which is this is a reversal candle, so we had this little 3-candle uptrend on the 15-minute chart and then a reversal candle. We put in some puts, and when we did that right about, let's see, we did it right about in this area somewhere. Let's see, what time was the alert? Okay, so we did 11:17, so we did it right here. It went sideways for just a minute, and then we got that giant drop on some news about getting rid of Chinese stocks from the U.S. stock exchanges. So, there was some weird action on the tape that coincided with that reversal candle, but really it was a technical play. And it's funny how the market will tell you something is going on whenever you can't see it yourself and you don't see it till afterwards. We've caught a few of these lately, and it's been really interesting to see. And we've caught it right. You can just as easily on these news events like this, you can just as easily get caught on the wrong side. So you really need to play with a stop. But we've been catching them right lately. So we got in on this. We our put tripled on this on these 3 candles right here, and so that was a great play. But really, SPY after that was just kind of dead. So it bear flagged there, went on down. This 296 line is an important line, and so it stayed and consolidated over 296, trying to maintain it, but it didn't, and then it just came right on down. We got a little bit of consolidation, a little closer here to 295, which is pretty important. Breaking 295 was pretty big. 293.94 is the key number. This is when we look at our SPY chart on the box consolidation. If you go back in some of my earlier videos where we talk about the box consolidation, that's this area, so the top of this box. So you can see that we broke that. And like I say, breaking into that box consolidation, if you follow the line across, you can see that's a pretty key area right there. We don't want to get back inside of that. So fortunately, at the end of the day, at 3 o'clock-ish, SPY, it broke it, it consolidated, and it had a really nice bounce from 293.94 all the way up, closing at 295.40, which is a really pretty strong move there. It was a good move. It was needed to keep SPY in the game, but you can see here on the daily chart, it's not looking great. We really should have maintained this 20 MA. It's not going to be terrible if we can stay over 294, and so we'll just have to see what kind of happens over the weekend. The coming into the open here too, by the way, we had an hourly dead cross, and so there were some signs pointing toward downward movement and continuing a downtrend. So we played with the trend, and we got I want to say we got lucky. We were using technical, but we did get lucky too with the news, because that's, you don't typically get a 3-minute candle that gives you, a $2 drop just in 3 minutes. That was pretty crazy. So, anyways, William Wallace here from Spy Options Traders. By the way, we've got a couple swings that really, thanks to that move, have a couple put swings that, thanks to that move, did really nicely today. So if you're not in the chat over at spyoptionstraders.com, come join us. We've got a live voice. We do chat all day. There's live alerts on trades, day trades, swing trades, lots of different kind of trades in there, and we teach you how to do it. So love to see you guys over there in the chat. William Wallace signing out. You guys have a great weekend.